My name is Ken Forrester. I've been involved in vineyards, winemaking since 1994. We were lucky enough to be able to purchase this magnificent old Cape Dutch homestead, 50 hectares of vineyards right here in this little bowl on the ocean side of Stellenbosch, on the cool side of Stellenbosch, at a public auction in 1993. Mr. Mandela was out of jail. South Africa was about to go to its first democratic elections. Smart folks were leaving the country and buying tin food and water, and we bought a vineyard. And I tell you, take a chance, you never know. Given this wonderful site, it really is absolutely incumbent upon anybody who farms these vineyards to do the very best possible job. My passion is for Chenin Blanc as the greatest white wine, I think, that anywhere in the world, the best wines. I've drunk Chenin Blanc back to 1947 in magnificent conditions, still young and fresh with years ahead of it. Beyond that, I think that one must pay attention to the fact that we are a Mediterranean climatic region. So within this Mediterranean climatic region, these long, hot, dry summers, the cold, or cool, really not even cold, wet winters, you would expect to find Shiraz, Grenache, Mourvedre, and yes, that's what we focus on in the reds. Since 1996, we've been doing Rhone-style blends, and now I'm pleased to say there's a groundswell coming forward of Rhone-style. And when I look at wines, what we've done is position ourselves across three separate ranges, where we have an entry-level range, our petite range, which are, or petit simply French for small. Our small wines, our easy drinking wines, our fun, everyday, kind of every home should keep too cold and too spare, those kind of wines. And then we've got a more serious range, which is from just estate fruit from this property as such, our Ken Forrester range. And we've got a Sauvignon Blanc, a Chenin Blanc, a Shiraz Grenache blend, and a Merlot, which in fact is a blend of about 8% Cabernet Franc in that Merlot, just to give it some structure. Those wines more in the mid-range in terms of pricing, but for me the pricing is kind of what I would be happy to pay for that wine. If I were to go out and buy that wine and that's what I got for it, I'd want to feel like I'd done well, that was a good deal. So for me the value is critical. And then out of three very, very special, unique vineyard sites, we have single vineyard wines, and that is our somewhat almost kind of iconic now FMC, the Forrester Minot Chenin. Martin Minot, the guy who taught me probably everything I know about wine baking, and there's some stuff I learned that he didn't teach me, but he won't add up to that anyway. But the FMC really is a single vineyard expression of Chenin Blanc, harvested across 5 unique pickings, 5 separate pickings, made as 5 separate wines, and then the selection of those barrels after 12 months, finally chosen to make up one wine, never even using all of the barrels. So it's a selection of a selection of a selection, and that FMC is unique and priced accordingly. A marriage with that, or a partner with that, we have the Gypsy, and for me Gypsy just personifies everything about that Mediterranean climate. The warmth, that if you think almost of a gypsy of dark hair, think of the Spaniards, think of the Mediterranean people with their kind of very relaxed, easy way. Look at Shiraz Grenache in a vineyard, and you look at the vineyard and it's chilling, it's just kind of hanging out there. Where if you look in the Bordeaux region, they're all completely straight lines and perfectly pruned. Shiraz doesn't do that. It's far more Mediterranean in character, and Gypsy for me just personified that. So it's a blend of Grenache and Shiraz. And then finally we have, because of our situation, we have a specific vineyard which is right down at the lowest part of the property. We have a little stream running through that, and at the bottom there we have a Chenin Blanc vineyard which we leave exclusively to get botrytis or noble rot, and from that noble rot we make an absolutely honey golden coloured wine called simply the T Noble Late Harvest. Blended reds are the way we're going to go forward. Chenin Blanc is the signature tune for our white wines. I'd love you to come and taste mine and tell me what you think. We do our very best to produce them, to get them where they should be. I wouldn't buy them if they weren't the right price. You test them and tell me what you feel.